my take on the Jack Alexy 200-yard freestyle, time of 1 minute and 29.75 seconds from 29 March 2024. So which was a Friday, and this is the Friday after that Friday. So this is Friday, 5 April 2024, as of when I'm filming this, and I am Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. Got my number 3 Leonhardi Seattle Seahawks jersey. Yes. And so this is for the Jack Alexy of California Golden Bears 200-yard freestyle race at the 2024 Men's NCAA National Collegiate Athletic Association Division I Swimming Championships in Indianapolis, Indiana, United States of America. Time of 1 minute and 29.75 seconds in the final on Friday, 29 March 2024. With this time, he achieved a personal best time in second place. I'll provide my take / perspective on the performance and contextualize it in terms of the result in the event, his result in the event being his highest placement in the final of his individual events at the championships. Yes. So this is I find an interesting performance because it was a speedy time for him, and the person who won the race won the race with a time of 1 minute and 28.81 seconds. And so Jack Alexy went 1 minute and 29.75 seconds. Really, stop and think about that. That's over 9/10 slower than the first place finisher. So I'd be curious for his take on in perspective on his own performance as to a little bit of, yes, it's a personal best time, and relative to the winner, does the time differential, what am I trying to say? Does the time differential between him, the first place finisher, at all dampen the high of going faster than 1 minute and 30 seconds? Does it rain on his parade a little bit? I think this is an excellent time what he went, the 1 minute and 29.75 seconds. But as I wonder a little bit. I don't know if I would guess if he's like me, probably not, because what would I be targeting? I would be targeting a personal best time. Okay, so we'll put it through a me filter, a Tanis Leonhardi filter. It would not be dampening because 129.75 is not really, at this point in time, would not necessarily say is defined relative to the first place finisher. Like, it's a speedy time, but not, what am I trying to say? I'm saying to have the second place finish be an output, I would think of it that way. That's a cool result for this time, but I wouldn't necessarily say, so that's how, if it were me, it would not be dampened because I think of the cool aspect of it. However, if somebody went for the placing instead of the time, they might be dampened. So if he's like me, he might be like, no, I'm loving my time and my result. It's a great time for that placing. Instead of somebody being like, but I could have gone faster, but it was a personal best time, so it did the best you could. Okay, and then the contextualization. This was he did the 50-yard freestyle where he placed third, the 100-yard freestyle where he placed third, and then this event, the 200-yard freestyle where he placed second. And so this was his highest placing result in individual events at the championships. So again, if I were him, I'd be like, that's really cool. So yeah, that's my contextualization. It was his, in terms of placement, as opposed to like how much faster it was or percentage faster than his previous personal best time in each of his events, because he did swim a personal best time in 100% of his events as well. The 50 freestyle, the 100-yard, the 50-yard freestyle, the 100-yard freestyle, and the 200-yard freestyle. So he did personal best times and all. So instead of thinking about like percentage improvement or actual numerical time drop, if I think of it in terms of placing. This was his best placing. And for those, that matters because the amount of time dropped or percentage time drop is relative to oneself. So the final placing is relative to the other swimmers. So there's a different base there, oneself and then everybody else. The fellow swimmers. So there we go. This is my take on the Jack Alexy 200-yard freestyle, time of 1 minute and 29.75 seconds from 29 March 2024.